We're going to be discussing and going over how to add menu items to your course. Now, as you see here, we have several different looking menu items. We have announcements, we have intro to Blackboard, sandbox. All of these, as you notice, are kind of a light gray. And in between, we have these things called headers, which you're able to add. And then we even have subdividers. So subdividers will be these white marked bars that we'll see in a little bit. Anyway, I wanted to show you how to get to this point where you can customize your menu item here on the left to fit your needs. So I'm going to go back to another course. As you see here, it's just a list from A to Z basically. And to add items to here, all you do is you click on this plus sign, okay, and it allows you to add different things to your menu item. You can do content area, a module page, blank page, tool link, which would be any of your tools that we will go over later, your web link if it's directly to a web link outside or within the class to directly go to a certain location. You have subheaders and then dividers. Subheaders were the ones that you saw that divided the sections and had a topic header. Okay, so in this case we want to add a content area. We just give it a name and we'll call this one practice content. Now you have a choice of making it available to users. So what this means is if you want them to see it right away, then you check that off. If you want to continue to work on that content area, then you're able to do so. When I submit, what you're going to notice is it actually sets it up down at the bottom. Now if I want to move this, all I have to do is grab this double-sided arrow here on the left, and then I'm going to drag it up to where I want it, and I can place it right there. Now the other options I have within that practice content that I've just created is that I can hit this double arrow or action item, and I can rename that link. I can hide it so that nobody can see it yet. I can permit guests, parents, or I can delete it. Okay, so you have several options there. So even though you made it available, if I hide the link now, what you will notice now is that you see two different icons that show up. You have this square, dotted square, which you can barely see, and that one shows that there's no content inside of that menu item, and that line through the square means that it's not available. Okay, so I'm going to go into it, and as you will see when you go into it, this is where I can start to build my content for that menu item. So I can start to put items, video, audio, all of that to create my learning modules. I could put more folders within there if I wanted to. I can bring my assessments into here, test, survey, assignments, turnitin.com assignments, and then here are all your tools that you can add into here, your discussion board, your journals, your blogs. Okay, so those are the three main areas that you can add into your content area. Again, that's how you add a content item to your menu. Now the other one that I was showing you was to add a subheader. Subheaders, basically you give it a name. We'll call this tools. It's going to automatically go to the bottom. Grab the double arrow, and I can move it up to maybe right here, and that now becomes sectioned off. So this is another way that you can make it look similar to what we have sectioned off over here between our different courses, our class materials, tools, and resources. But it's totally up to you how you want to design it. You can change the colors. You can go in, and we'll show that to you in another time. I just want to show you how to go in and create content area items to add to your menu list here.